Hi, I'm Lynn, and here's what's happening at Utopia Farms today. That is, if we can keep this steam off the lens. It's a humid one, boy.
They just live a few miles down the road, so. Oh, mosquitoes.
Now they're starting to run. And it's kind of embarrassing. Okay, next time we're gonna know it's here and we're gonna stop in. Let's get started.
Just a bunch of old hay leaving the farm. I got so much hay. This hay is 2-year-old. It's a beef lot. They're going to take it for bedding. They're going to chop it up. And I borrow the spreader off him. So if he can use for bedding, that's fine with me. As long as they can make that corner there without hitting my sign. I think he said he took 32 bales. They just live a few miles down the road, so. And that's it. Haven't cut any hay yet. Talk about rain at 4 o'clock. And then 100% chance of rain at 7. And Lynn's saying there's 4 days. There's 4 days of rain coming in. It's a bad thing for me because I'm not even done the first cut yet. But we'll get prepared for the rain. I'm Mr. Weatherman. Gauge is empty and ready to roll. So yeah, kind of a few days off for me. It's too bad because the quality of the hay is really getting not very good now. And when I start cutting in a couple of days, I'll show you what I mean by that. The canopy of leaves are going up higher in the hay, so the quality is getting worse. Well, I'm working, and look what my wife is doing.
And the chance of rain is going down again.
Oh, really?
So it's 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock, and it's gone down to 95%, and only for 1 hour period.
Okay.
So yeah, it's probably going to miss us altogether.
Well, the point now is it's too late in the day to cut, so might as well play the odds that it will rain,
That's right.
and we'll see tomorrow.
That's right. Because I'm guessing it's going to disappear every day.
Yeah.
But the risk is high every day.
Most of the time, the closer you get to July, the drier it gets. The less we get rain. But anyways, it is what it is. So I'm thinking if I would have cut hay yesterday, I wouldn't be on it right now.
No kidding.
All right, over and out.
Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful clouds. Beautiful.
Oh, mosquitoes. Storm coming in. Hopefully it's a tornado to hit Permanent Hill and tear down the permanent buildings. With the Liberal Party in it, hopefully.
But gives us a nice, just gives us a nice soaking.
That's right.
Nothing severe. Look, the sheep are real happy.
Yeah, the right temperature, eh?
It's been brutally, like, awful, awful hot. This is their one break to go out and enjoy the fields. Look at the beautiful clouds.
It's raining right there right now.
Yeah, we need it to rain here.
But it's wandering too far that way. Oh, get out of here, seagull.
It's pretty bad that you complain about all the rain, but you really need this rain. It hasn't rained enough.
No. I always said, Lynn, you can complain about wet weather, but you got a lot more in farming of wet weather than dry weather. Let's take a picture of the rusty cow with the storm. That should be a sheep, actually.
And Arnie said it wasn't gonna come, but now look at it. Like, this is 1 minute later. And where's the sheep? They all just went out. They're all now they're starting to run. Yeah, this now feels like a tornado. So I'm gonna run in. Hopefully the sheep will run in too. Oh my goodness. Move the chairs away. This is it's 5 o'clock at night, and this is what how dark our house has gotten. What do you have to say, honey?
Well, I thought it was a tornado, but you know how dry the yard is? There's just all the dust coming off that yard.
Go in the back and look at the poor sheep and see if it looks like a tornado. Can you believe how quickly that came?
Yep.
Like that was what? 3 minutes?
Well, it's a good thing we didn't mow hay, eh?
Oh yeah. We got all those young trees.
Yeah, it's too bad we're not done haying yet, but the hay is what it is, I guess. We got 300 bales in, so.
I think today we're going to try escape the heat this afternoon and head out for a drive, maybe find some water where hopefully it's a little cooler. Today we decided to head out because it was scorching hot at home and we couldn't get any work done there, and it was too cloudy and rainy to get on the fields. And right now we're waiting for the ferry to go to Picton, which is not too far from us. And we're just gonna go on a drive on the water. We thought it would be cooler here, but it's scorching hot. That's Picton on the, well, I think it's called Marysville on the other side that goes to Picton. A couple of old mills, an old fishery. And there's lots of wineries over there. But we're just gonna try to do a circuit around the peninsula down there. And we're gonna start by turning left and going up what in Canada they refer to as a mountain, which is basically just a little hill or escarpment. But up top there, they have an unusual feature, which is a lake on the top of a mountain. We're waiting for that ferry to come back. And this is something I didn't know, but this was one of the first areas in Ontario to receive Loyalist settlers following the American Revolution. And they surveyed the land off in 1783 and laid out 5 townships. And they were Loyalist refugees and discharged soldiers who were given grants to live here. And then the same year, Iroquois natives, Loyalists, were also granted land as well. And these settlements prompted the British government to establish Upper Canada in 1791. Arnie's afraid that someone might steal his truck in a ferry lineup.
Got a nice green home from?
You afraid someone's going to steal your truck in a lineup?
No, I'm looking for a nice green home, honey.
It's finally making its way back. We'll have a little peek here. We missed the first one. It's very tiny. It's only a kilometer crossing. Destination is the mountain above.
For the club, you mean?
Arnie says it's not legal for me to stand in the back of the truck in the box to film as we're going on to the ferry. I don't see why that would be illegal, but we're getting in the car now. So we're gonna head onto the ferry, and then we're gonna turn left and try to go up the little mountain here somehow. Seat. Can't get better than that. That's the bonuses of being in the big truck. Whoop. It's a bit bumpy. Okay, we're right at the very front. Here's the ramp. Kind of spooky. seems to take forever. When you're on it, it seems to be super fast. Okay, so we're pulling into the dock now at the other side. And we're gonna try to figure out how to go to Lake on the Mountain. Farmer bumpkins aren't very good at traveling. But we are first off.
Yeah, that's a nice cool breeze, eh?
It's nice out there, yeah, when you're moving. When you sit still, it's awfully muggy and humid. Okay, we're up by the mountain. We got some nice little historical places where you can spend the night with little cabins. The lake's over there. We're gonna figure out how to get to it. And right here, there's a restaurant that looks extremely good with a really good view that we're probably gonna pop into later.
This was the end.
There's another restaurant there at the end that looks nice. So this lake's unusual because it's on a mountain, and they still to this day don't know how it's here because it's not at water level. It's way above the water level.
I think it's man-made. I think at one time it was channeling right out to the lake. So it's a spring fed, must be. And it's up with water.
I read the history of it before I came here, and they said that they didn't know how. They assume it's spring fed, but it's not man-made. It was always here. It's like a crater or something. But the mill down below, they did have an opening dug out from here to power the mill, but the lake didn't disappear. So it's like the mystery of the Picton area, and it's a pretty big lake. And I can even see a turtle here, but I don't know if I can zoom in. Nice little spot. And these are the mills that were down below where the ferry docked. And they used to have water from that lake, like I said, funneled down to run the mills. Looking this way is towards Kingston, the way we came. And that's the ferry where we got on. And the ferry where we got off is right below us.
man. It's funny.
Yeah, that's where we, yeah, right below.
Well, let's go for a drive and muggy out. The thunderstorm would be nicer though now. Can't believe how high we are, eh?
Yeah, that's why the lake is a kind of mystery. There's a little plaque about the lake. Prince Edward County is like a large flat table perched on the shores of Lake Ontario. The bedrock beneath the county is hard limestone. Over 12,000 years ago, the entire county was covered by a huge glacial lake known as Lake Iroquois, which is down here. And this is where we are, right in here. Lake on the Mountain, Roblin Lake, and Fish Lake are 3 deep gouges within the surface of that large limestone table.
33-meter deep.
Yeah, there it is. But there's Lake Ontario, you see?
Yeah, that's what I
And
mean.
here's this. And so the glacier melted and it filled with water, but the fact is the water stays. It doesn't disappear.
The only way that water can stay, in my opinion, it has to be fed, and it's fed back north somewhere. It's fed because it can't be fed from Lake Ontario. It's way lower. There's no reason for Lake Ontario to go up this high.
Well, and water doesn't rise.
That's right. So this water level has to be pressured from something else. It's a wonder they haven't figured that out.
See if we make it back here for some kind of food, because this looks really, really nice and has a fantastic view. And we found a nice little dragonfly. He's live. Okay, we did manage to make it back to that nice restaurant. Had dinner here, a nice dinner. Unfortunately, what we didn't realize is it's fancy dress. They let us in, and Arnie's actually dressed up today. I'm wearing running shoes, shorts, an old t-shirt, and it's kind of embarrassing. But we're here, we ate, and we're heading home.
Don't stop it, Dana. Let me show people what you look like.
I don't even want to see what I look like. Ooh. Wild turkeys.
He's feeding them probably.
Pretty embarrassing to be at like a 5-star restaurant dressed like this. I got a sheep shirt on. I love my sheep shirt, but we had no idea. But they were friendly. So it was just a little drive today. It was miserable as far as weather went. So humid, but right now the humidity's broken. It's like 7 at night, and we're back at the ferry. We're gonna head home because we gotta feed all those hairy creatures. But it was nice to get away. I think our ferry's loading now. And we're off.
Show them the fishery, huh?
I already showed it to them.
Oh, sorry to bore you. Show them the mill.
I showed all that stuff. This is a close-up view of what I showed you earlier.
Or the grist mill? Feed mill?
Yeah.
Flour mill?
Used to be in the olden days.
And what's the old days, eh? Your time?
Arnie thinks he's funny. I just discovered this as we were driving by. It's an ice cream shop, but Arnie doesn't get it. But still, stop for a sec. What do you notice here, Arnie? Do you
I
notice?
don't know. I noticed the bear.
Do you see this? Look at the roof, Arnie.
I see it.
Those are live goats. And look at the ladder up there for them. But they're choosing to stay up there. Unfortunately, it's closed. And there's a dog looking through the window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goats up there. Okay, next time we're gonna know it's here and we're gonna stop in. This is where they keep the goats, in here, Arnie.
Yeah. There you go.
We've moved on from the goats, and now we've just stopped at a pullout at a boat ramp. See if there's any nice views here, anything worth looking at. This is Lake Ontario. Look at the morning glories. So, this is Lake Ontario. We were over there. That's the Picton Peninsula area. Oh, look, see over there. There's another. I wanted Arnie to stop at this park, but he missed that exit. They've got a better little area for going out. And then over here, we have Amherst Island. And it's full of windmills. They protested it heavily, but they lost. And there's 2 really big sheep farmers on that island. I was hoping maybe we'd see a sunset.
The sun's way back there. So our house is facing this way, like this. So yeah.
Well, the sun's on the island over there. It's lighting up those windmills back there.